And I'm back with an upload that isn't actually pre-recorded. It's amazing. I finally get to record an actual video with my actual voice. Boy, I've missed this. Well, as you may know, if you've seen my previous videos at all, I've been on vacation for a week, and actually, I made videos for 2 weeks in case I went for another week. The thing is, the vacation then only lasts a single week, so then it was one very awkward week when I was like, I can make this video during the whole week, and now it's the day before I upload this video and I still haven't started it. I mean, so good. I've been playing so much more at Minecraft with my friends, and I've actually gone outside. It's amazing. It's amazing. Also, my Minecraft just crashed for some random reason. Okay. Also, during vacation, I was like, I have to record a lot of things to then make this video. It's going to be the greatest video ever. I'm going to get 1 million views, 1 billion views, even more than that. I'm going to be the most famous YouTuber in the world. And then I have to okay, you have to, all the videos in my phone. The thing is, because they're so heavy, I have to put them share them into Google Drive, then install them back in my laptop. Then I have to trespass them into Sony Vegas, and then I have to if I have to voiceover, I have to voiceover. And in other words, it's just background footage for while I speak. But the thing is, I made bedwars footage, so it doesn't really work out that much. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is where I stayed, which is camping in Sierra Nevada, which is one of the snowiest parts of all Spain, and which is next to Granada, which is already my favorite city. I actually want to study there. What I want to study is actually one of the best places is there. So I think I didn't end up seeing the university campus, but I love the city, man. It's just that also the landscape was freaking amazing. Okay, it's just I love mountainous terrain, and it's so beautiful because there's also a dam which you could see from the camping. Our campsite, I still haven't figured out what the name in English is, but in Spanish it's called camping or whatever. I don't know. It's a noun, not a verb. Okay, a noun. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you a golden clip, which is, it's absolute gold, because you're gonna have to see the stairs I had to use to go up my bunk bed, which I had to sleep above because the bottom bed in the bunk bed was way too small for me to sleep, and I just didn't fit. So I had to go to the one that was above, and you're gonna see how the stairs were. And yeah, before you ask, I do put my watch in my right hand. Okay, it's more comfortable for me, and I also have it on while I play. Don't ask me why. It's a watch. I'm too lazy to just get off Minecraft to look at the time. I can just look at my watch. All right. Don't judge me, please. Now I'll show you the maneuver I had to do to get down the bunk bed, because the stairs were way too steep. They were practically vertical instead of diagonal. So children and those others could, and other people could get down more easily. And I had to do that all the time with the fear of trying to not to break my foot or my feet in the process. I didn't break anything, so it all went well. Okay, it all went well. Okay, for that last clip, I wanted to use the Super Mario effect when you go into a pipe. Well, I wanted to use it, but I also don't want to be sued or copyright strike in the future. So I guess the quality of that clip, it would have been so much better with the pipe sound effect. But I don't want to get sued by Nintendo. Okay, Nintendo is Nintendo, and you know how they are. And if you don't, you should know. They don't do any exceptions. If you use anything that they have copyright claim, they're going to destroy you. and you're just gonna die because you didn't know that Nintendo was going to do that to you. But oh well, who cares? I also have a lot more videos recording in my phone like that I like move my hands and pretending I spoke. Okay, I wasn't speaking. I was supposed to like say what I said then, but then when I was editing to say over, so it's a voiceover. And the thing is, I didn't realize that I'd be editing this video 2 weeks later, so, you know, how am I going to remember what I said like 2 weeks ago? I mean, I remember some of it, maybe if I watch a video, but I'm not gonna put them, or maybe I will. First of all, my Google Drive memory would just run out, because I only have like 4 gigabytes left, and also it would take very long to like voice over all of them, because together I think they like last over 5 minutes, and I also want to show the Bedwars background footage. I guess I'll talk about my how my trip to Granada was. Why not? Okay, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Granada is amazing, okay? First of all, I thought it was going to be really hot, but the thing is, it's actually, I mean, it's weird to say this, but Granada city, which is known because due to having a lot of heat, you know, but I guess the mountains just make it a bit colder. It's actually colder than my home city, somehow. I mean, it's like my 2 or 3 degrees Celsius, but who cares? I love Granada, okay? It doesn't matter. I mean, the sun is still was really strong, okay? It was really strong. But I gotta tell you, it's an amazing city. If you're planning on going to Spain, it's a good place to go. I recommend it. Okay, the first thing we visited was the Alhambra, which is the most beautiful part, but because it's the best part, I'm going to leave for the end of the video. I mean, later in the video after I talk what I want to talk about. Okay, so if you want to see it, you're gonna have to see through the whole video. It's kind of scummy, but I need more watch time. Okay, don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. Alright, so the first place I want to talk about is the Royal Chapel of Granada, which we weren't allowed to take any pictures of, because, you know, it's a very old place. It started building over 500 years ago, which is half a millennia, a lot of time, okay, a lot. And it's a really wonderful place. It's like where the royal monarchs are buried. Also, the monarchs after them, which were, I think, was Johann the Crazy. I don't know how it's Juana in English. I don't care. And his husband, who was the first Habsburg to get into the Spanish crown. I think it was Philip I. And also some random Portuguese child who died really young. What a loser, I know, right? I mean, it makes sense we're not allowed to take pictures. I mean, if you want to look pictures there on the internet, just search Royal Chapel of Granada and there you got it. It's as easy as that. But it makes sense. It's to protect a historical site, and also, so you know, it's actually more enjoyable if you don't take pictures all the time. You like observe everything. There were a lot of paintings. There were also a museum, which you can see some personal items of Isabel of Castile, and some other like paintings or whatever. And some paintings, I gotta tell you, were really weird and very funny. It's it's kind of hilarious. Okay, some are hilarious and some are just, and there's like a giant like portal or whatever, you know, where there's a lot of paintings there. You can see in a lot of churches, like right behind where the altar, you know, where how is the churchman? I don't know. I'm not religious. I don't know nothing about Christianism or whatever. Yeah, you can see one of those behind the altar. I don't know the name. Maybe I'll have to like search it up later, but I don't know it in Spanish either. Who cares? Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the Cathedral of Granada, which at first me and my family thought, oh, we cannot take pictures here either. But then we realized, we look at the sign, and what the sign said, because it was set so low you can barely see it, but what it said, it was, you can take pictures with no flash, because it was a giant circle, you know, that prohibition symbol, with a camera, and you could like barely see the thing that indicated the flash. And how did we know? Because we saw people taking pictures, and we're like, wait, you cannot do that. And then we look into it. Well, I look into it, and I tell my parents, we can take pictures. We can take pictures just without any flash. Man, we're dumb. And now you're gonna see some of the best pictures I took of the cathedral, which I tell you are absolutely gorgeous. And now that you've seen that epic montage that I totally didn't make in hopes of prolonging this video so I could use more background footage because I don't want to make more and I don't have enough, I'm going to talk to you about the best place in all of Granada, the Alhambra. The Alhambra is one of the most fascinating places in all of Spain, better than all of the beaches. Stop going to the beaches, go to Alhambra right now. Okay, it's worth your time if you like history and you just don't want to get tanned in the beach and look like a lobster, I guess. Okay, the Alhambra is actually massive, okay? It's massive, and it can take you like hours just to get throughout all of it, and you'd still miss some places. Like it's massive. I think the entrance is actually really cheap. Actually, it costs for like my whole family around 40 euros. You could visit the whole day. Okay, you could be there all the time that you've wanted, but only once. Once you went out, you couldn't enter again unless you like bought another one or whatever. And I mean, all of that money was worth it. It's my favorite place already. Okay, there's a lot of places which I'm going to show you some. Okay, first you went through some gardens. I think it was called the Alcazaba or something like that. And then you'd go through some sort of buildings, you know. That's the whole Alcazaba, just gardens and a building that has a lot of like inside pools that you cannot get in, but like are ponds they made for decoration, because the Arabs just filled everything with decoration. Okay, it's something like they around their culture, or at the time, it's like they needed to decorate everything, no blank spaces, everything has to be beautiful, which is something that we gotta be grateful for. It looks really great. Now every time I make one of these montages or whatever, I then proceed to spend all the time that the montage itself lasted while using background footage. I'm dooming myself. Okay, and now that I've turned on my I Love History voice on, I guess it's time to speak more about the Alhambra. Okay, I should stop speaking like this. It's weird. Why am I speaking like this? The beginning of the video was great. Why am I messing it up right now? Why? Why am I like this? It's a great question, man. I mean, I gotta tell you, I have a lot of things to talk about the Alhambra and a lot of picture things. I have way too many pictures. If I look into my phone right now, okay, let me just look right now. I go into albums, all the pictures. I think, yeah, well over 40 pictures about the Alhambra. It's a lot of pictures. I don't think I can put them all in a video without making one of those other epic montages that I just made. Oh, I made 2 of them. Ooh, in this video. I should reconsider making this video or this clip roll. I didn't like the voice at all. Why? Well, as you may have seen in the montage, there's some really great views from the Alhambra. It's incredible. Okay, I should stop putting the I Love History, I Love visiting historical sites voice mode on. I should turn it off and start speaking in my... Oh, I'm playing Bedwars right now. When I'm not playing Bedwars, I'm commentating in a video game. Yeah, that's the voice mode I should turn on. Alright, right after visiting the the Alhambra, which on that day we were so lucky because that day we had like a little bit of a truce with the heat wave, which we are on the third heat wave this summer, which I think is just one continuous heat wave that just has some small truces. I mean the temperature goes from like 42 degrees Celsius to like 34 or so. I mean it's better than being in 42 degrees. It's just better, okay? And we were really lucky because just that day there was a truce with the heat wave. And then we continued with another heat wave, and now we're in another one. How can I go outside and while there's like, it's so hot outside, how am I supposed to go outside? I mean, this is why you should always play bed wars. Remember, kids, do not go outside. Yes, trust me, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Do everything I say, trust everyone online, and be a bad person. Trust me. If somebody's parents is actually watching this, don't do anything I said, okay? It's all a joke. It's all sarcasm, okay? Don't sue me. Don't pass a knife through me, please. Okay? Your child is safe. I'm not recommending him to do bad things, okay? Don't do bad things. Be a good person. Please, okay? Don't kill me. I want to live, okay? Thank you. Okay, and I don't think it's just one prolonged heat wave with some truces. I think it's the actual normal climate now, because climate change is real. Huh? You hear me? Huh? Climate change is real. I don't care if you don't subscribe. It is real. Okay, it's happening here. The other day, we had temperatures about 43 degrees Celsius. Do you know how's that? If you're not a freedom lover, okay, you live in the United States of America, which is highly probable because most people that play Bed Wars are from there. So, you know, it kinda makes out. If you're a freedom lover, you're gonna have to calculate it yourself because I'm too lazy to put it on screen for you, okay? I've put it already one time, two times, more than that, okay? Now you're gonna have to do some work, okay? This is your job for today. Do some job and just search on Google Celsius to Fahrenheit and type 43 where the Celsius says. And then Google will give you the answer. Isn't the internet a wonderful thing? Okay, I think I have to be the only person of this platform that when choosing background footage, chooses background footage where he loses. I think it's just a real good marketing strategy, okay? It's all for my future political career as president of the United Planetary Systems of the Galaxy. And yes, I'm running for president tomorrow, and please vote for me. I haven't announced it yet. It's my unannounced career, but I'm announcing it today, so vote for me tomorrow. I have to be the leader of the United Planetary Systems of the Galaxy, okay? We need to save the galaxy, okay? I mean, I have so many stories to tell during vacation and whatnot. I mean, I've already made one in the previous video, which is me just going outside and petting cats. Just, if you know me, I love cats. I mean, I freaking love cats. They're the best animal ever. I need one. Okay, when I get my own home, okay, I'm gonna be like working, and I'm also going to get a cat. I want to be one of those old people whose only companion is a single animal that they have a really like close relationship with. I don't care if it's a sad life. I have a cat. Why would I need to be happy? I have a cat. It's all I need. You don't need more to be happy. Just get a cat, and you pet him, you bond with him, and it's all done. All right? I love cats, and you will love them too. Okay, this video is already getting long enough, so other stories I'm going to leave for next videos, I guess, and I guess just enjoy the footage of me constantly failing in Factory, which is the worst map in all of Dropper. Why did you make this? Like, I hate it so much. It's like so hard to like. I mean, it's easy to know like the ways you have to go. It's like the way the blocks are placed. It's so easy for you to just accidentally fall on one of them or just miss right at the end. I feel like centimeters away, and you like just reach inside what I can reach because it's background footage. and I have to talk over it, so if I talk in both footages, you're just going to get so confused. Okay, this video, as I say, this is already long enough. My audience retention is just gonna die, man. It's just going to die. Okay, and also, I mean, maybe my watch time will go up from this because it's like 20 minutes of video, but I guess, well, I'll see you next video. Bye.